Hey guys! So I've been wanting to do an updated eyebrow routine for a while now, and I have changed it up a bit, and instead of using 12 different products for my eyebrows, I have now been using just this one, and this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz Pencil, and I also do use the NYX Brow Shaper Wax just to hold my brows in place. So let me show you how I go from these sad brows to decent, natural looking brows. First, I use the NYX wax just to hold down the brows, and then I'm going to take the Brow Wiz pencil. This is in the shade Ebony, I think it's the darkest shade, and then I'm going to use the spoolie on one end just to brush my brows in place. I kind of brush them up and then out. That way they are in the shape that I kind of want to begin with. And taking the pencil side, I start at the bottom of my brow and I begin to draw the shape of the brow that I want. You can make this as thick or as thin as you would like. I tend to go for a little bit of a thicker brow just because I have gone for so many years with such a thin brow because that was in style back in the day, and I think it's becoming more in style now. The thick, really super thick brows are kind of fading out just a little bit, so it's somewhere in between, I would say. So I start by making the line on the bottom of my brow, and then I start to shape the top of the brow. So you can see here I already have the shape that I want, and now I'm just using short pencil strokes just to fill in the brow. And I'm using very light pressure until I get towards the tail of the brow, and I can use a little bit of a heavy hand when you get to the tail of the brow because that part of the brow is naturally darker. So we want to go from lighter to darkest with the brow so that we get a natural looking effect. I'm kind of getting away from the more harsh looking drawn on sort of brow. So then I'm going to take the spoolie in and I start at the front of the brow and I just start to wiggle the spoolie. I know it sounds kind of weird, but if you can see what I'm doing here, I'm just kind of wiggling the spoolie on the front of the brow, and that kind of fades out the front part of the brow and makes it look more natural and kind of gets rid of any harsh lines. And then I just brush through the entire brow so that it's in the shape that I want. That wax that you put on beforehand is going to help hold everything in place. And then you can just really touch up any sparse areas with the pencil. And that's pretty much it. So the shape and how dark you want your brow and all of that is really up to your discretion. Everyone likes something a little bit different. This is just how I tend to shape up my brow. So here's the difference. You'll see the left eye is done and the right eye is not. And then I'm just going to kind of fast forward through this part because I'm just going to try to match them up. As you know, if you are used to doing your brows, you can never get them exactly right. And I've heard this saying that says, our brows are sisters, they are not twins. So please don't over obsess about getting your brows so perfect, so perfectly matched. I promise you are the only one that will notice if they are not exactly the same. I hope you guys enjoyed my updated brow routine. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.